Let's see. One of the great blessings and gift, even though it is extremely painful, and it's an arduous process of self-discovery, of recovering what you've lost when you've spent so much time with demons and experiencing the demon, okay, the demon seed, the code, that fighting code. And when you're in those rooms, you need to remember they know every trick in the book. They know what we know. I've experienced that directly through the experience from what I learned. So they are experts, masters, absolute masters in the art of deception. And that is the art of war, which is the art of disguise. Which one are you? I can't see you. Who are you really? Knowing one from the other. That's why step 4, which is self-discovery, which is forgiving, which is forgetting, which is a renewal, which is a process of restoration, is why I've mentioned this before, is the most difficult step there is taking a look at your own self, who you really are. And that's why there are some words in English that I use, because I know this. Because I spent so much time in so many mental hospitals and rooms with drug addicts and alcoholics that have suffered an enormous amount of trauma as a result of race line wars, Star Wars, energy wars, electrical wars, wars between one and another. One unit of energy against another unit of energy. And so you're not going to fool them. You try and lie in a room full of demons and alcoholics and drug addicts, that is not going to work. They will call you out. The call tones. They know the codes. They know someone who has successfully restored themselves when you walk into that room and you address everybody in the room as a speaker. They have speaker meetings. I haven't been to one in a long time. And that's why I always give all my blessings back to that process of recovery, because I remember that you have to want it more than you don't want it. You have to be willing to go to whatever lengths you got to go, which means it is the most important thing that you do for yourself. Has nothing to do with anybody else, even though there's everybody else, all the others, but you have to want it for yourself. It's an inner you process of recovery, of restoration, of taking a look at your own mirror, your own record, and wanting to clean it up and purify it. And then it becomes a process, a rediscovery of who you are, which is a rediscovery of the eternal sun from which we're all born. Now you're experiencing what love is again. And I know that that's possible because I experienced it. What's possible when you fall. And so that's why I share these videos. These are all, everything that I share is what I experienced directly. It's not hearsay. These are all true stories of what it's like to experience a fall, a fallen system that is now feeding on itself to keep itself alive. So it's running out of power. It needs a source of power. It's not able to self-generate its own power, so it needs another source of power, our power. That's why it doesn't exist without our power. The first power plant, the eternal CPU, the core processing unit, the first UNISI, the point of all union, is restoring that point, that single point of union, which is elemental union, which is Crystal Cathedral. That's the one I serve. That's the one I am, which is all of you. And so the sun is up, and I said hi to the sun this morning. How y'all doing? Kundere aya, Ersan aya, Amanu aya. Have a beautiful day. Mueva aya.